real estate, which I don't spend any of the money. I just pour it all back into the business. Another one being my regular job, which a lot of people will get on me about. Now, if you also a part of the Patreon, then you know how much I make on my regular job because I post that in there too, right? I show y'all the receipts on that. And I make a lot of money. And so what I advise you guys to do, and this is the
So I was just checking out this Jake on social media, on the YouTube, and his title is Most Former Athletes and Famous People Are Struggling. You have a small window to get rich. And you see, Jake, his mind is always on getting rich. Okay? His mind, his heart, because your heart is your mind and your soul. See, our people is always about the bags, money bags, bags. That's all they can visualize. Bags, 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 and more bags, and more bags. You see, this is a foolish Jake, a foolish man. He don't foresee the evil, okay? America is falling apart. All hell is breaking loose. Banks are closing, packing up, and leaving. And we are going cashless. And all Jake could talk about is how much money he make, how you can make money when his title is most former athletes and famous people are struggling. You have a small window to get rich, a small window. You ain't got no window to get rich. Okay? And the riches he's talking about is not the riches you want, Yasharala, in the time of judgment. But before I pull out these precepts, I want to start off by saying I give all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach Barakatai Tahawada for the Rakah Kwadash, the Hawada for our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Yaquab, the Hawada for the 12 apostles, the 144,000, the Hawada for the men of Yasharala, the elect, the house of David that's out in the streets and the highways and the byways, doing this work in sincerity and in truth. The Hawada for the Yaikwat, the children of Yasharala, Shalom Barakatai, Shabbat Shalom. The Hawada was again for the Rakak Wadash, the Hawada for the book of the law. All right, so let's open up in the precept. Let's get the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 3. Okay, let's get that right quick. Let's see if I want that. I want the book of Proverbs 22 and 3. Salakia. A prudent man, you see this Jake in this clip, he's not a prudent man. And there's so many other you Jakes. Y'all not prudent men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Y'all not prudent. A prudent man foreseeth the evil, meaning the bad times, and hideth himself. But the simple, you see, this brother, he's simple, pass it on and are punished. You see, that's what's going on, Israel. The Most High say in the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 2. Let's start at verse 1. Let's put some meat on the bone. Why not? The Most High say, be not what? The envious against an evil man. neither desire to be with them. Okay? Because the Most High tell you in the book of Proverbs 3:31, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. And so many of these jakes, these college jakes, Greek up, geeked up lifestyle, you see, they have chosen or have chose the way of the Edomites, the Grecians, the son of Greece. Okay? All right, they have chosen his ways. And with all hell breaking loose here in the daughter of Babylon, here in spiritual Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, here in Nineveh, which is America, here in Assyria and Samaria, USA, right? The mother of all harlots, right? Revelation 17:5. All hell is breaking loose. And if your money is on bags and riches, that means you have made America your place of rest. This is your resting place. This is your end all be all. Okay? This is your end all be all. When the Most High say this is not our place of rest. We'll come back to Proverbs 24. But I want to get that right quick through the Rakakwadash. I want to get that in the book of Micah 2:10. The Most High say, arise mean Quam Yasharallah. Quam mean arise. And depart. See? Depart mean to be separate, to be set apart, to separate yourself. Destruction is coming. It's time for you to depart from this woman, from this whore. As it said in Jeremiah chapter 51, right? It's time to come up out of her, my people, right? As it said in Revelations 18:2. It's time to come up out of her, my people. I think that's Revelation 18:4. The Most say, arise ye and depart, for this, you see, for this is not your rest. See, America and where we've been scattered in the islands of Hispaniola and through the four quarters of the four winds of the earth, it's not our place of rest. That means you shouldn't make this your home or your foundation. Okay? You shouldn't make America the end game for yourself, the end all be all. But when you don't have no faith in the Bible, when you don't have no faith in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, well, this what it's going to be for the 2/3. Let's be repetitive. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. This prophet Micah. Because it is polluted. America is very, 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 very polluted, Israel. This place is abominable, is filthy, is perverse. Okay? It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. You see? And that's what this place will do for you as a Hebrew Israelite, as a so-called black man, a so-called black woman and child. This would it would do for you. Now the Most High said in Proverbs 24:3, he said through wisdom is in house builded, and that house being built is the house of David. Through the wisdom and by understanding, see the house of King David, the elect, the 1/3, and 144,000, well, that house, the house of the Elohim, the house of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is being builded. See, this is what the house he's talking about. He's talking about the house of David, King David, who will rule well under Yahweh Shah Mashiach. That's what the Most High is establishing here in Proverbs 24:3. If you could get the understanding. He said through wisdom is in house. Okay? A house is where you dwell. A house is a tabernacle. Okay? You see? Build it. It's being builded. Okay? And by understanding, it is established. That's how the house of David is being established. And by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches. See, you want pleasant riches. You don't want Esau funny money. See, if you worried about funny money, a paper money, a dollar that's super inflated, that ain't worth anything, you ain't gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You'll catch that fire. Trust and believe. The Most High say a wise man is strong. Yea, a man of knowledge increases strength. See, a man of knowledge, a man of David, he's going to increase in his truth. He's going to excel in the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see, he has provision. He foresees the evil, the bad times that's coming here in the daughter of Babylon. For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy way thy war, Salakia. And in multitude of counselors there is safety. See, gather yourself together, as it says Zephaniah chapter 1. Let's get that right quick since I call it out. Let's go to the book of Zephaniah. That taking counsels amongst the men of David. You see, the Most High got his prophets doing this work. You're supposed to be gathering yourselves, right? The Most High say, gather yourselves. Talk about you Israelites. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather, okay, together. O nation, Yasharallah is a nation. Jacob is a nation. Yasharallah, Prince of the Power. Israel, not desire, because we not desire here. We not desire the daughter of Babylon. We not desire in America. We not desired by Esau and these heathens, Israel. Before the decree bring forth, you see? Before the day pass. As the shaft. Before the fierce anger. See, this brother, this clip, this what he supposed to be doing. This what he supposed to be doing, a lesson or a video. See, the real men of David gonna bring it out. We ain't gonna play with it. We ain't talking about Christ did this, Christ. We ain't dealing with Christ. See, you know a false Hebrew Israelite prophet. See, I know a false prophet when they say Christ. I don't want to deflect. I don't want to divert to another lesson, but I'm going to bring it out. See, when they say Christ, I already know what you're about. I know you're going to catch that fire. Because you don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shai. See, if you don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shai, you're going to say Christ every chance you get. You see? So when you say Christ as an Israelite camp, I got to flee from you. First, I will rebuke you, correct you, and give you the true name of the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, and the true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, he exists to be. But if you reject the name, then you have chosen death rather than life. Because to be saved, you got to call on the name, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? But I want to come back to the Jake in the clip, who's not being prudent and foreseeing the evil, and not gathered himself together, worried about bags and money. Okay? Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the shaft, before the fierce, so the Most High is very fierce in his anger of the Elohim come upon you, before the day of the Elohim's anger come upon you. Okay? So that's why the Most High say, you should be foreseeing. See, you're supposed to make Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that strong tower, Israel. That's what you should. Right now is the time to make him your strong tower. And going back to the name, he say, the name, we just talk about the name very briefly. The name of the Elohim is a strong tower. You see, the name Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is a strong tower. The righteous run into it. You see the men of David, they gonna run to the name of Yahweh Shai. We ain't gonna run to Christ and Jesus. We ain't running to that name. We run to the name Yahweh Shai, and teach the Israelites the name so they can be saved. Because if you got brother talk about Christ, you ain't gonna make it. You're not gonna be. Everybody call on that name. Esau called on Christ. Moab called on Christ. Ham called on Christ. Ishmael called on Christ. Ammon called on Christ. The devil called on Christ. They all call on Christ. We call on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And that name is dreadful among the heathens. And it's safe because that name is dreadful among the heathen, right? That's what the Mosai say. Would you agree? He said, but cursed be the deceiver, which had in his flock a male and vowed a sacrifice unto the Elohim, a corrupt thing. You see? For I am a great king. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is a great king. You didn't know? Said the Elohim of hosts. And my name, what the Most High say, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. Okay? So that's what's going on here. So let's get back to the brother little clip. We ain't gonna be much longer. Okay, you got 2 lessons in 1. All right, so you better repent and be in there for converted, or you ain't gonna make it.
The reason why I'm having this conversation is because I coach a lot of people. And I mean people in corporate, people that starting off, people that are famous, that are in the entertainment industry that don't even understand how to use their money correctly in order to generate the most revenue. I coach a lot of people. And what I'm finding out is very few people actually have investments. Very few people are actually putting their money where it's supposed to go and spending their money wisely because they acting like they're going to generate that type of revenue for their entire...
So Jake is not prepared himself. He think his investments, his riches, his coaching, which go into counseling, okay, he ain't gonna make it. And if you under the mindset of this brother, that's the whole point. If you have the same mindset, the same admiration as this Jake, you ain't gonna make it. All right, I ain't gonna be much longer. Either you gonna get it, or you're not gonna make it. So I hope that this lesson is edification and exaltation, because the house of David, go get it. Right? The most High say, riches profit not in the day of wrath. We in the day of wrath. Right now, as you watching this video, you are in the day of wrath. Right now is judgment time, Israel. See, you got to understand in a time of judgment, you can't be thinking about no damn bags. When it's judgment time, your mind should be on a bag. When somebody talk about bags, excuse me, please, hold on, wait a second. Hold on. Riches profit not. That's what you quote to them. When they talk about bags and investment and stock portfolio, say riches profit not in the day of wrath. Man, we in the time of wrath. The Most High bringing death and destruction. Who the hell give a damn about a bag that's not worth anything? You see? But righteousness. See, you got to be about that righteousness. That's what you got to be about, Israel. Delivered from debt. That's what you should be concerned with. You should be concerned about this. The Most High say the righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way. You see? But the wicked, these wicked Israelites, the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. You see? And that's what's going on, Yashwala. This was just something short and sweet. Give it all honor once again to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Barakthai. Even though this YouTube channel is very, very, very heavily shadow banned, okay, we still drop, I'm still going to drop through the Rakakwadash videos on this Meek Service channel. Okay, all right. So, Yasharala, that's another thing. The famine of the word is coming. Ecclesiastes 8:11, that famine is coming. So you better get this word and turn to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shalom Mashiach, get involved. Gather yourself together. Okay, Yasharala, Shalom.